I think working from home is always better than going to the office. And you don't agree. What do you say?
I understand where you're coming from, but I think the office has some real benefits too.
See how polite that was? No fight, no problem. Just a smooth, friendly conversation.
And if you totally agree, you could say, "You took the words right out of my mouth."
Stay until the end. We have a quick recap of the top 3 phrases to remember.
Welcome to English with Confidence. I'm Gabby.
And I'm Pedro. We are so happy you are here with us today.
In this episode, we are going to help you sound natural and polite when you agree and when you disagree in English.
These phrases work in real conversations, with friends, at work, in class, everywhere you use English.
By the end, you'll have 15 useful phrases, and you'll know exactly when and how to use them.
Let's go. Okay, Section A, soft disagreement.
Right. Soft means gentle. You disagree, but you stay kind and calm.
This is so important. In English, how you say something matters just as much as what you say.
Exactly. Let's look at 5 phrases. Phrase number 1. I see your point, but...
This phrase means, I understand your idea and I respect it, but I think something different. Let's try it. Gabby, I think coffee is the best drink in the world.
I see your point, but I really prefer tea in the morning.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
Right. This is a soft way to say I disagree, because you say, I'm not sure. It sounds less strong, less direct, more polite. Pedro, I think people don't need 8 hours of sleep.
I'm not sure I agree with that. Sleep is really important for your health and your brain.
That's an interesting idea. However...
This one is great because you start positive. You say, that's an interesting idea, first, and then you disagree. Gabby, I think we should only eat 1 meal a day to save time.
That's an interesting idea. However, I think our bodies need energy more often than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but
Yeah, this phrase shows empathy. You understand the other person's feelings, you respect them, but you still have a different opinion. Pedro, I think everyone should live in a big city.
I understand where you're coming from. But I think small towns have a lot of charm and peace.
I partly agree, but...
This is honest. You agree with some parts, but not everything. It's a great phrase for finding middle ground. Gabby, I think social media is completely bad for people.
I partly agree, but social media can also help people stay connected with family and friends far away. Great work, everyone. Now let's move to Section B, strong agreement.
Yes, these phrases are for when you totally agree with someone and you want them to really feel it.
Absolutely.
Gabby, do you think learning English can open new doors in life?
Absolutely. It changes everything. This word works in both formal and casual situations. You can say it to your boss or to your best friend.
I couldn't agree more. This means I agree completely. You literally cannot agree any more than you already do.
Pedro, I think kindness is one of the most important things in life.
I couldn't agree more. It costs nothing and means everything. This phrase is great for more formal or heartfelt moments. It sounds thoughtful and warm.
That's exactly right. You use this when someone says something very accurate. It confirms they are correct. It's like a stamp of approval.
Gabby, so the key to learning vocabulary is to use the words in real sentences, right?
That's exactly right. Practice in context is everything. This phrase is comfortable in both casual chats and professional conversations.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, I love this one.
It is such a fun phrase. It means, I was just thinking the exact same thing. You had the same thought at the same time. Pedro, I think today's episode is one of our best yet.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was literally just thinking that. This one is casual and fun. Use it with friends. It might sound a little over the top in a formal business meeting.
100% agree.
Jennifer, I think the best way to learn a language is to actually use it every single day.
100% agree. You cannot learn a language from the sidelines. Use this with friends or classmates, not in a formal business presentation.
Now, Section C, follow-up phrases. These are phrases that keep the conversation going.
Whether you agree or disagree, follow-up phrases show that you are truly listening. They show you want to understand the other person better.
And they can turn a disagreement into a real meaningful discussion. Let's look at 5 phrases. Phrase 1. Can you tell me more about that? Simple, polite. You want more details, and you're showing the other person you are really listening.
What makes you say that? You want to understand their reason. This is great for starting a deeper, more interesting conversation.
That's a good point. How would you handle it? You agree with part of what they said, and then you invite them to go even deeper. It shows respect and curiosity.
I'd love to hear your reasoning. This one is a little more formal. It means, please explain why you think that. It sounds respectful and very intelligent.
Could you give me an example? Examples help everyone understand. This phrase shows you are paying attention and thinking carefully about what they said.
Okay, here's a short example showing how a follow-up phrase can turn a disagreement into a great exchange. Pedro, I think grammar is the most important part of learning English.
I'm not sure I agree with that, but I'd love to hear your reasoning.
Sure. If your grammar is wrong, people can misunderstand you. It builds a strong foundation.
That's a good point, but how would you handle someone who has perfect grammar but never actually speaks?
Actually, you're right. Speaking practice matters just as much. Maybe it's both.
Exactly. We started with a disagreement, and one follow-up question brought us together. That is the magic of these phrases.
All right, now it's your turn. Try using today's phrases in a real conversation and leave us a comment below. We love reading every single one.
Okay, let's do a quick recap. You learned 15 phrases today, but here are the top 3 to remember and use right away.
I understand where you're coming from, but...
Number 2, I couldn't agree more. For strong, heartfelt agreement that makes people feel truly heard.
And number 3, what makes you say that? For keeping the conversation going and showing real curiosity.
Now it's your turn. Try one phrase in the comments right now. We read every single comment, and we would love to see yours.
Thank you so much for watching English with Confidence. Keep practicing, stay confident, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.